Hello, my name is Neil Fung, and welcome to my multimedia review. I will be describing the HTML coding course from Codecademy. It's a free online course accessed through the internet. The intended learners are adult learners, and the course takes 9 hours to complete. The lesson I focused on was about the elements and structure of HTML. The learning goals were to understand specific HTML terms and to develop a simple web page using HTML. Here is a URL for the HTML course at Codecademy. There are three main multimedia principles by Mayer that are used in Codecademy. There are the signal principle, the segmenting principle, and the pre-training principle. According to Mayer, the signaling principle helps to reduce extraneous cognitive load. It does this by verbally or visually signaling important keywords. It helps the learner to know what to focus on and to mentally organize the content.
The HTML lesson is all visual text. However, it uses headings and outline format to show key sections. It also uses italics to show key terms. The HTML coding language itself is also color-coded to signal different concepts and working parts.
According to Mayer, the segmenting principle helps to manage intrinsic load. It does this by dividing multimedia into manageable steps, parts, or chunks. Learners can then control the pace they move at in the instruction.
Every lesson in the HTML module is information divided into parts. In particular, this lesson is divided into 16 parts for developing a web page. Furthermore, the assessment is also divided into separate steps.
According to Mayer, the pre-training principle helps to manage intrinsic load. Learners are able to understand multimedia better when they recognize and understand the main key terms. This needs to be done at the beginning of multimedia instruction.
The first portions of the HTML lesson cover elements and structure of HTML. It begins by defining what HTML is and its purpose. The next sections cover other basic definitions. Finally, all of the key terms can be found in the cheat sheet.
Motivation can be either extrinsic or intrinsic. Both are useful for helping learners to engage with instruction. Intrinsic motivation is when a person personally enjoys performing a task. Extrinsic motivation is when the task itself may not be enjoyable, but the task may contribute to an external goal or reward that the person values. Codecademy uses extrinsic motivation to motivate its learners. For example, the first part of the course introduces why you should learn HTML. Learn HTML and you have the beginnings of coding skills. Continue to develop them and you'll have more marketable skills, which means more job opportunities, potentially higher pay.
There are many intrinsic motivators within Codecademy. For example, the informal writing of the text is encouraging. There are several links to common learner questions which are answered by real coders and other learners. This helps to promote connectedness, an important part of motivation. Mastery and competence is encouraged through feedback for incorrect answers. There is a hint for each assessment step in case the learner ever gets stuck. Whenever you perform assessment portions, you get a live result of what the HTML code you wrote is doing. The module shows your progress, which is important for self-regulating motivation. You can see exactly how many tasks you need to complete for each slide on the left. You can also see how many slides total you need to complete in the lesson.